who's the next deity that you'd like to mention?
Let's go to Dhumavati.
This
So
is the only one that doesn't have a Bhairav.
Yes. So she is a widow. And there are slightly different iconographies of her, but more or less it's the same. But more or less the basic idea is she's a widow, and there are crows associated with her, and there's a winnowing basket which is there, which is for shifting the grains and all that, which is used. Her upasana is also a kind of a prayoga. Just like that Baglamukhi Upasana, she is extremely good in destroying enemies. She is also very good in bringing poverty-like situations anywhere. Look at the iconography. What happy do you see here?
Yeah, I was going to say that rather than being scared of Chinnamasta, this is the one that scares me for some reason.
She's Ketu. Just like that. There's a huge amount of smoke. You are not able to see anything. Traditional idea is that strong Chinnamasta Upasana is not to be done for Grihasthas. People who have a family life should not do a lot of Chinnamasta Upasana. She is also akin to Alakshmi. There's Lakshmi, and the opposite of Lakshmi is Alakshmi. All that is misfortune. She's the goddess of misfortune. But if you go deep into that, suppose you are actually a sannyasi or an aghori or something like that who doesn't stay in society, stay in some other remote place, and you worship Dhumavati, and you've attained proficiency in Dhumavati Vidya, you can use that against destroying, again, any enemies for that matter, bring about misfortune in them. The connection with crows also shows that eventually Dhumavati Upasana correctly done can protect a person from problem of Pitrus and other things.
If you're using it as a prayog and attacking people with it, doesn't that accumulate karmas?
Leave that karma story outside. Okay. The moment you are born, anyway, karma is going on. Tantra is not too bothered about you are accumulating karma or not. Tantra is giving you the technology to do it. All that is your thinking process. I want to do it. No, I don't want to do it. Don't do it.
But if you do it, doesn't it accumulate something?
Of course, everything accumulates something. Everything accumulates something. Of course, it will accumulate, but there has to be a context to it. So that this theory, so this is what I mean when I say that the thinking process of people are non-Shakta. The Shakta thinking process will not even bother ki there is a karma and all that. वो बाद में देखा जाएगा. Can it be done? Now, question is it the right time to apply it or not apply it? Is the context appropriate for it? That is all the judgment you have to do. If you have to think of karma, then Arjuna should not have fought in the battlefield. He should have run away.
Damn.
And in the whole Mahabharata, he was the greatest Shakta in terms of attitude.
Just kept doing his job.
He was fully Shakta, in my opinion. Everything about him was Shakta.
Why do you say that?
From his attitude. Shaktas are like this. You don't do too much of this calculation. Yes, in the battlefield, he was confused. Obviously, for anybody can be confused. But at every instance, he's the first one you say that at the drop of a hat is ready to pick up a fight. That is, fight means it within his, of course, he was very powerful in that. So there is a Shakta element in that tendency. You don't get too scared by things in the sense, you have that thing that, no, I have to get it done.
The doers.
Doers, exactly. You are not bothered too much about the philosophy and the other aspects of it.
Gotcha. Okay. So Dhumavati, the outcome of the Mahavidya.
And it's generally believed that married women should not worship Dhumavati. See, the iconography tells you the reason there's a specific way Dhumavati is, or any deity for that matter, the iconography is given so that it gives you an immediate information, visual information about the deity. So if you know how to read the iconography, half information from there only you will get. Look at the environment. Look at that she doesn't have a Bhairava. Okay, look at the crows there. There's an element of darkness and depression around her. So general opinion, general idea is that Dhumavati Upasana, okay, if somebody has Tantra Diksha and doing Dhumavati Upasana for a specific purpose, one thing. She is not the deity to be worshipped at home. Her mantras are not done casually like that. I am doing Dhumavati Upasana for years. Makes no sense. Your whole material life is going to go for a toss. 100%.
Not for the material person.
Yes, but suppose there is a circumstance where one has to do Prayoga of Dhumavati, then accordingly one can do that ritual. Or there is a trouble that is happening due to Ketu Graha. Ketu also governs spirits and all that. In some negative spaces in the horoscope, if Ketu is placed, that means you'll be afflicted by spirits. Then Dhumavati Upasana can be done in a limited manner, at a limited time, with a limited sankalpa, in order to calm down the effects of Ketu and so that the spirits can't affect you.
Eventually, you become the deities that you worship.
Of course, some effect of the deity will definitely come around in your circumstances. It is natural to happen.
Okay.